Welcome guys, I'm going to talk today about the Superlitecars SLC in street format and also in race format. Both of these cars have V8 Chevrolet power, but that is not the only engine package you can use. We can use anything from a 4-cylinder all the way to a European V12 from Ferrari. We've built the car with V8 Chevrolet LS power, Chevy 410 sprint car engine, twin-turbo rotary, twin-turbo Lexus V8, and even an all-electric one. So the blank canvas engine bay really means that it can be all things to all people. The engine in the race car, which is the green 01 car here, is currently in an endurance trim package, which is essentially a stock 430 horsepower LS3. We run the low horsepower engines in the endurance car race series so we can get better fuel economy and better mileage. When we run it in sprint car trim, for the short 20 to 45 minute races, we run an LS7 based engine, which makes a lot more power and is closer to 700 horsepower and 600 foot-pounds of torque. We run that through a Porsche twin turbo G97 50 transaxle, which has handled the power without any problems whatsoever, even with 13-inch wide American Le Mans Series GT2 tires. This engine even runs the standard GM ECU and wiring harness, which is available as a street car package. It's a plug-and-play system from GM that makes the drivetrain integration seamless. You can have this thing running and driving within 60 minutes of putting the harness on the car. You can see we also have two tails here. The standard tail that's on the car is a race tail with the big carbon fiber race wing, which is still street legal. And then we have the tail, which you can see has the extra ducts in the surface and the little ducktail spoiler that harkens back to the GT40 of the 1960s Le Mans era. Both of these tails are interchangeable, with all the mounting hardware just being nuts and bolts. The carbon fiber wing that you see here on the green car is a Seelig 1223 profile, and as you can see, it's a hollow core wing with aluminum spars for mounting the wing end plates. This is an incredible wing, great downforce. You can put up to 14 degrees of wing angle in there without it stalling. And if you look at the front of the car, you can see that we have our own CFD developed front wing, which looks like a splitter but actually has a true wing profile. So with relieving the pressure behind the radiator and running the air up over the top of the car, it functions as a true wing, which gives us incredible downforce and again allows us to run up to 12-inch wide wheels and tires on the front of the car, which are what most guys use on the rear. As you can see, the car has butterfly doors, which gives it a very European and contemporary flair. The other nice feature of having these large door openings is very easy ingress and egress. You can essentially stand straight up on the seat to get in and out of the car, which is very handy if you have our optional side door bars or our full roll cage for a race car. We have 12 different gel coat colors, which are standard, no cost option. As you can see, the green car here, that is actually just a gel coat right out of the mold. This body is 2 seasons old and has done endurance racing and sprint racing. We haven't buffed this body since we first put it on the car 2 years ago. We have colors ranging from reds, greens, oranges, blues, even the vintage baby blue for the GT40 is available as an SLC color.
Although there are a lot of cars out there that are able to get to a top speed, to a high speed, to a fast time on a racetrack, there aren't many cars that are as easy to drive as the Superlite Coupe. It's been a car that I've invited people that have had tons of experience in Grand Am, Rolex Series, NASCAR, and there's been people that have really had not that much experience compared to a lot of us, and they've all been able to go into the car and they've all felt 100% comfortable, and they've all commented on how quickly they can find the limit in the car. And there aren't a lot of cars out there that are like the Superlite Coupe. It's a great package.